All right, welcome to Change Catalyst. I know you're hearing it. It's not just me. Genocide, genocide, genocide. Tag Donald Trump, Nigeria genocide, Christian genocide. And you'll be wondering, why would I wonder, where is genocide in Nigeria? Where is it happening? Well, I think the right question should be, are you not hearing? What is genocide? Genocide is actually outrageous killing, and let's not start defining English, but the point is, what is happening in Bokos? Killing in Bokos. Targeted Christians. What is happening in Bauchi? You remember the Bauchi abattoir fight in 1991. One funny thing about that fight was it was between a Christian and a Muslim. I buy meat, you say the meat's no good. All of a sudden, you start disagreeing. One person kill the other person, the other religion say, oh, they don't kill my person. Now, that led to a very large number of deaths, and you wouldn't call that genocide. We saw what happened in Zango Kaktaf. We saw what is happening in Benue, where people are pushed into their house, like the one very dark man showed the other day, into their house and burnt. These are not tech genocide, but that's not even the concern for me in Change Catalyst. My concern is all about how we build Nigeria, right? And that's the point. The genocide we're not seeing is the genocide like the Rwanda genocide of 1994. People are not seeing this. What happened in 1994 in Rwanda? The president's plane crashed. Bah! The Hutu verse and attacked the Sunni. Why? Because first of all, they were separated. You see this separation between Christian and Muslims in Nigeria, the East, especially Hausa and Igbo, that we don't want to settle, right? Favoring out their myths, showing Hausa people are in government. So much of them, the Igbos, very much marginalized. And I made a video, I'm saying, we don't have an Igbo president. Does that make sense? These are part of the strong ethnic group. These things grow hatred in the hearts of children. In fact, an Hausa man would typically look at an Igbo man and call him Inyamiri. Like, he doesn't even know the meaning of that, but he feels it's a mockery. And an Igbo man would joyfully call an Hausa man Aboki, and he say, you're insulting me. It means insult because it has an origin that did not tally. There is hatred in the system that the government is ignorant of. No, not ignorant of, I beg your pardon. They are negligent. I talk about proactivity. The government, I don't know why we have so many special advisors to the president, and yet the president is not getting any advice. How did we end up having a Muslim ticket as president? This is a very risky, tight point. Imagine if anything happened to any of our leaders. Now, me, myself, I'm praying that nothing should happen to them. Because it will become a religious something. Where you remember how the Biafran war stuff that you will not tie. Before the Biafran war outbreak, there was a genocide in the north. There was massive killing of the Igbos, which we couldn't talk about because we feel it's not relevant. Now, triggers are coming again. If anything happened to Tinubu, happened to Shetima, or any of them, I'm not praying anything happened to them because they are very sensitive. Why? They are both in the same religion. It can now go back to the religion quotes. Because Nigeria have that sense of taking everything to religious code. I'm not even talking about the killing that's happening. I'm talking about the hatred that is building, the preferential treatment that is already causing chaos. There is no balance in our stability. We play more politics that is risky now than we've ever played in Nigeria, in the history of Nigeria. A man cannot stand. See, I respect President Tinubu. I respect you. I respect your policy. I love what your son is doing with you. I understand all those things. But special advisors, when Nigeria is ranking 5th genocidal country in ranking worldwide, you don't know that was a flag up. This is time we sit down and say, okay, some words should be banned. Okay, some level of communication should be banned. Okay, don't call somebody Nyamiri. Don't say it's the Igbo people. I'm not saying freedom of speech should not be there, but the hatred that is growing need to find its way to be cushioned. Harmonize the democracy. The democracy just have to be harmonized at this point. It has to be harmonized. Now, many people feel depressed. Many people feel cheated. Many people feel unbelonged to this country, Nigeria. And it's growing. It's growing. I just want Billot and Very Dark Man started their issue. People are changing it to tribalism. All these shakings, all these shackles, government doesn't have a structure that will keep them and have a place. See, in Change Catalyst, we are trying to build a Nigeria that our children will appreciate. You see the little babies, they are ignorant of enough, but they are not novice. They will grow with what we pass to them. Genocide in a 21st century or a postmodernized generation will be hectic. It's already happening. So one person can just decide to use gas weapon, bio weapon. One person can just use internet. Genocide this time will not be counting numbers in hundreds, we'll be counting in millions, not even what we've heard of. We shouldn't pray for that. As that, I advise the Department of State Security not come and be doing more. I don't know why Nigerian security is more of muzzle. Anybody talk, you arrest them. No intelligence, no plan to get things settled. Bring statistic body. People that are not appreciated to be appreciated now. People that are not giving chance and voice. People that are building hate in their hearts already should be healed. All conferences, the national conference, the Okuta panel judgments, all of them should be considered. There is need for us to visit our history with love. So this genocide we're talking about wouldn't happen. Okay? It's peace and love that we bring. The very dark man always said about this change catalyst. We create the change, we remain unchanged. We just pray the government gets this and have a mental change towards how we treat equity in the Nigerian system. God bless you.